If you've been waiting for a sign to buy your first home in Hamilton, this is it. Sales are down, listings are up, and everybody is sitting on the sidelines doing nothing. Let me paint a picture for you real quick. Sales dropped 29%, which is the slowest Q1 that we've seen since 2010. And the amount of new listings on the market jumped by over 4%, pushing the total amount of homes on the market currently in Hamilton to 1,887. Not only that, prices are dropping like a ton of bricks. The average residential price in Hamilton slid nearly 5% to 788,000 and change, and some areas got hit even harder. So there's a lot of homes sitting on the market that aren't selling, which is exactly the opportunity you've been waiting for. Sellers who just last year would have laughed at your offer are now begging for showings.
Please, sir, may I have some showings?
All right, it comes down to basic supply and demand. We're currently at about 4.3 months of supply, which, if you're not aware, that just means that's how long it would take for all the homes to sell if no new listings hit the market. Now, this is just on the precipice of being in buyer's market territory. So what does this mean for you as a buyer? Well, it means, one, that you can actually breathe during showings. Finally, you don't have to worry about 15 other offers coming in the second you step foot in the door. The second is that you also have a lot more negotiating leverage because sellers do not have any other offers on the table, which means you're in control. And the third thing is that sellers, especially ones who've been trying to sell for a while, are tired, which means there's deals out there for you. But wait a second, if prices are dropping, shouldn't I wait until they hit the bottom? That's a totally fair question. It makes a lot of sense and I get it all the time. But here's the thing, you never know when you hit the bottom until it's already well behind you. By the time the headlines are saying, oh, the market's recovered and everything's going well again, that perfect home that you loved is gone, and that great deal you were searching for, gone. Really, you got to ask yourself, are you buying a home or are you day trading crypto? If you're planning to own this thing for the next 5, 10, 15 plus years, a small dip next month won't mean a thing a decade from now. You know what does matter? Finally being able to get into the housing market while prices are low, competition is low, and there's tons of inventory for you to choose from. Now look, I get it. Things are really uncertain right now with tariffs, trade wars, and whatnot, and you might be thinking, you know what, maybe I should just wait until this all blows over before I start making any serious moves. The thing is, everybody's thinking that way. So when things do start to recover and everybody else starts going out into the market, that's when those bidding wars are going to start back up again. And that's when prices are going to go back up. If you've been on the sidelines and you've been scared to pull the trigger, this might be the lowest pressure buying market that we'll see for a long time. And if you're a first time home buyer, I've built the exact tool that will help walk you through this market without stepping on any financial landmines. So if you're at all interested in that, you can just click the link down in the description, or you can just send me an email and I'll get that right over to you. Okay, well, I hear what you're saying, but I'm trying to sell my house. So does that mean I'm just screwed in this market? Well, let's be honest. This isn't 2021 anymore. Homes are no longer flying off the shelves, and throw it up on the MLS and pray isn't a good strategy. Now, that being said, homes are still selling. They're just not selling themselves. If you want your listing to stand out, you need to market it like a pro, which means you need to work with somebody who actually knows what they're doing and can actually get as many eyes as possible on that property. So if you want to know how my team and I are actually selling homes for top dollar, even in this market, you can always reach out to me and I'll show you how. So you don't need perfect timing to win in this market or any market for that matter. You just need to make smart, informed decisions. So whether you're thinking about buying your first home or you're trying to sell without leaving tons of money on the table, let's talk. So no pressure, no sales nonsense, just a smart plan built around your goals. So you can reach out to me. My contact info is up on the screen, and let's get you moving.